Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We're playing the vanilla version, and of course Expert Iron Man. All mages except one Lord. I'm gonna go ahead and rest in here. We're gonna be doing the no, it's not the obstacle course, it's the they have flags. I'm not sure what you would call it, but basically where you have to kill 5 bosses.
Gee.
I think it has a name. And we're gonna get armor plate before we head out. Gotta wait for the Lord to get his act together. There we go.
Gee.
I am ready.
Okay, and you do light.
Yes.
This one does missile shield. Enchanted blade.
Ready.
Shadow Hound.
Standing by.
We have the tech secrets. Okay. A bunch of red there. Those are either bats or rats, probably. I'm not gonna go bother opening those lockers over there. It's not really worth it. See if I can sneak by these. There we go.
Warning.
Malfunction.
Opening gunnery doors.
Okay.
Oh, come on, come on.
Starting here, Rubble, so that's the guy's name.
Get in there.
I was trying to think of it yesterday. This guy won't talk to you if you have a training.
Now be. Easy, girls. You come back alive.
Okay. We have to come back alive. Indeed. Game's over if we die. Iron Man.
Better
More
look
axe.
this way.
No problem. We can beat them easily.
Very well.
Element shield to the
With
max.
pleasure.
Yeah, I don't have anybody to do soul shield at the moment. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think he casts any psionic base spells.
I'm on
He
it.
does terror, I think. So that's not a big deal.
With pleasure.
We'll cast the protective spells and then we'll run forward probably. Throw a fireball his
I
way.
understand.
I think, yeah, we won't be able to reach him from here with magic missile, but I think that would do pretty good against him. He's too far for that.
Understood.
He's fireball 7. Ouch. That alone is almost enough to kill this party. Look at that. To kill the mages. Oh, they're so bad. Okay. Heal. Yeah, it's not enough.
With pleasure.
I'm on it.
I understand.
Right there.
Understood.
Should be able to kill him with fireballs.
With pleasure.
Man, this party's so brittle.
Very well.
Fireball 6. Ah. Okay.
Some more to go.
Could have been enough to kill the second mage there, but he survived. Yeah, we're gonna be in trouble in Rapix Rift. I don't know how we're gonna survive that. Heater shield, that's interesting.
Chi.
So many spellcasters in Rapix Rift. That's gonna be a disaster.
Standing by.
Trying to think. I think I'll go ahead and rest. I used up quite a few spell points there. There's no random encounters in this area.
Chi.
I am ready.
Yes.
Actually, Vi, do you have light? No, you don't.
Chi.
Let's have the Lord cast it so he can get some training. But by the time he gets
Yes.
lightning. Hey Moody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this evening?
Bellowed.
Let's see here.
Ready.
So I saw you didn't stream last night. Moody, just weren't in the mood.
I regret that will be impossible.
Moody, not in the mood.
Standing by.
I think this is the Death Sting Apis next. I want to try to kill him around the corner, if possible.
I'm on it.
Here he comes. You're doing all right? Glad to hear it. Oh, sorry, you weren't feeling your best. Okay. I hope you feel better
I
now.
understand.
With pleasure.
Right then.
Very well.
Understood.
Agelasta.
Those taste traveled in vacuum.
Alakahi.
Nice. So glad I got Powercast early, because this party is going to need it.
Chi. With pleasure. Curses.
Yes.
May not have been a minute and a half since I did this. It seems like it was,
You bellowed.
but Not seen any
Ready.
training. That she hadn't cast before. Okay. I don't want to go that way. I think the Swallower's next. Yep, there he is. We can just nuke everybody in this area.
I understand.
It's one of the benefits to this area.
With pleasure.
Everything's kind of
With
open.
pleasure. Right then.
Very well.
See if this is enough damage to kill him.
Understood.
Fortune will some other day.
Those tales traveled in vacuum.
Oh,
I
With
understand.
Very
pleasure.
well.
Understood.
Dart killed him. That's funny. That's like in the AD&D Gold Box games, where you can hold someone and kill them with a dart, like a giant monster. Next is the Golem. I see him there. Let's start him off. This one is going to take more damage.
With pleasure.
So, let's do some
I'm
protective
on it.
things.
I understand.
With pleasure. Right then.
Very well.
Understood.
Wind Golem.
Alla Cahis.
Okay. Now we can do a bless.
With pleasure.
I'm on it.
We're gonna switch to Energy Blast.
I understand.
With pleasure.
It's a little more economical.
Right then.
Very well. Very well.
Understood.
I understand.
Sweet. Got some good training too. One more flag. Definitely gonna rest before this one. So this guy's really magic resistant. So we'll have to rely on an elemental here. Scary thing is he can turn the elemental insane. So what we'd want to do is summon the elemental and then get an element shield on him. Try to prevent that from happening. Because if he turns the elemental against us, that's not good.
Sì.
I'm gonna do this until I get 7 armor plate. We really need that. There we go. Okay.
Ready.
Already
Yes.
got light. We don't need missile shield really.
Bellowed.
Let's see. Channel blade definitely.
Ready.
This don't need that.
Standing by.
Okay. The Jinn. We can hear him. He's angry. Let me see if I can summon an elemental here. I'm pretty sure they won't fit.
Right
I can
then.
put it behind me, but that doesn't do a lot of good. So what I'll probably do is back up. See if I can do a little one here. Okay, we're gonna back up then. Like this.
Right then.
Like that, and then we'll hit him with a fireball. It's not going to do any damage.
I understand.
It's just to draw him out. Then we're going to do element shields. Let me think about this for a minute. We'll do a element shield for the party on his attempt. This summon will happen, and then we'll get another element shield, hopefully,
Very well.
on the elemental. Let's see. Well, we'll just try it with him too.
Understood.
There's nothing wrong with wasting a few spell points. Okay, then we'll do Guardian Angel on
With
yourself.
pleasure.
And bless.
I'm on it.
With
Run
pleasure.
command. So that it'll change the order. There we go. Unaffected by fireball. Okay, we got an element shield on us and on him. Now, I think the insanity check is the possession is mental. If that's the case, then this element shield doesn't do anything for him. His mental's 55. And he's only level 3 though. So if the Jinn attacks him and it procs the possession, then he's gonna get possessed. So, is there anything we can do to buff? We can do armor melt. Definitely want to do that.
I understand.
Let's do a guardian angel
I'm on it.
on him.
Out of reach.
Okay, well we may try to run forward here then.
With pleasure.
I'll do an L, then I'll run forward, and then I can change it. I don't have any kind of buffs. Guess it's possible that this could work on him, but almost impossible.
With pleasure.
What level are we? 11, yeah, I think he's 18, so it's not gonna work, but... Do I have a haste potion or anything?
Very well.
We put another elemental out there.
Very well.
Yeah, I don't see anything else. Try freeze flesh.
Understood.
I'm on it.
Out of reach.
There we go. As long as we go before him. Okay, we got Guardian Angel on. So that'll
For
help.
all the money in the world. I understand.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Jin doesn't want to come out. Yeah. He's gonna come out now.
With pleasure.
There he comes. Hopefully the elemental will move in front here. Just so we need armor melt. I think the elemental's stuck.
I'm on it.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, there we go. The Jin's retreating. And the water elemental's chasing him down. Ha!
I am.
We armor melted him. Nice. Elemental punched him for 54 damage. Okay. Let's see. I was trying to see if I had a potion of haste. I have a scroll of haste. Use that.
I understand.
Right there.
Oh, he Supermaned himself. Superman 7.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the water elemental more than I'm gonna hit the Jin. Need to move a little bit closer.
Right then.
We want to keep him out. Range thrown. Perfect. Let me just pick up this flag while I'm here. Oh, we're so bad. Better do another guardian angel on him. It's probably about worn off.
I'm on it.
Oh, he reached us now. That was weird. He was confused. Yeah, the guy's, he's not immune to magic, but he's almost immune. His resistances are through the roof because he's level 18 and he has high resistance. Like, I'll show you. Well, first let me armor
I
melt him.
understand.
But I'll show you. I think cold damage is probably, no, divine's probably the best.
With pleasure.
This is like gonna do nothing.
Right then.
You know what? I should do an enchanted blade. Let me do an enchanted blade.
Right then.
Because that'll impact the water elemental.
Very
Yeah,
well.
I think out of all the resistances, divine is the lowest. Oh, and welcome to the stream, Jimmy.
Understood.
I was thinking that would be a problem later in the game. Yes, it definitely is gonna be. We'll have to start training melee and range defense. 4 damage.
I'm on it.
I understand.
Okay. Just everyone keep doing magic missiles. Just whittle away.
Right then.
Very well.
Hopefully that enchanted blade will help this guy hit. Unaffected. Unaffected.
I understand.
Very well.
Understood.
There we go. 33. Vi goes insane.
I understand.
Very well.
We'll have her try to use a potion of restoration.
Right then.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Those tents traveled in vacuum.
Well, thank goodness that's behind me.
I
Feel like
understand.
myself again.
Power cast is maybe getting us a tiny bit of damage here.
Right then.
Just keep doing frost now. Not dehydrate, we can do dehydrate.
Very well.
Understood.
Ooh, oh, boy, am I lucky. I need an element shield. I just realized that it's torn off, and he casts Firebomb power 7. Oh, that would have hurt. Probably would have killed almost everyone.
With pleasure.
Except the Lord. Maybe Vi.
Very well.
Oh, that was power 6, not power 7. Okay, we got our element shield. Let's use an amulet of healing. Actually, I think I might have... Yeah, scroll of heal all.
Pleasure.
Let's use that. We are messing this dude up, Jimmy says, and then he says I spoke too soon. Yeah,
I understand.
he's almost dead.
Right then.
Very well.
Understood.
Okay, we're good.
Those heads travel in vacuum.
There we go.
Don't forget to pillage the bodies!
20,000 experience. Man, look at this training. Nice. I hate the fact that every single battle I have to worry about the hit points on these mages.
G.
That they can just die instantly. It's gonna get me eventually.
Curses. With
I don't know when,
pleasure.
but it will get me eventually. Alright, let's see.
With pleasure.
I am ready.
Yes.
Hey, says Tim, welcome to stream. How are you doing?
You bellowed.
Ready.
Okay. Quest completed. Tantris is gonna miss out. Because this guy won't talk to us with him in the party. Good news is we get some resurrection powder here. And I really need to distribute that. Let me do that now while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, you don't have any. You failed canned elemental, so you don't get the privilege of trying to use that anymore. Air sticks, light heal. Okay. Oh. Let's give one to Vi. There we go.
Good job.
$50,000. Nice. Quite a ways. Oh, actually, no, the mages are close to level up. Nice. And actually, I'll be able to very quickly get the next mission completed.
That's for me.
Because, we have teleport. And we've opened the portal. Holy moly. Let's get get past that right away. Wrong way.
Please present security. Access verified.
Okay, ooh, we got 3 of something there. Could be spiders. Let's wait. Get our stamina back. Oh. Something's not on. Ooh, magic screen? Wait a minute. No, I have magic screen. We're missing detect secrets. Oh, Shadow Hound.
Yes.
Ready.
They're going up the other path. Okay. Sneak up on them. Like this.
I'm on it.
It is. Oh, it's level 6 spiders. Okay, we're perfectly fine then.
They had no fear, for the enemy was weak.
They're not ensnaring spiders.
I understand.
With pleasure. Right then.
This is overkill.
Very well.
Can't tell if that's hidden anymore. I don't think it was. Now it is. Those were the weak ones. Okay, I'll be smooth sailing now. We just needed 1 fireball for him, Jimmy S? Yep. They were low hit points and level 6, so their magic resistant was pretty much nullified. The level difference
My
between
illness is extinguished.
you and monster
present
determines how much the resistances go up or down. And since we're
Access
higher level, I think we're 4 levels higher? Let me see. 5 levels higher than them. Plus they probably only had like 25% or something fire resistance to begin with. Basically made it like 0%. Okay, so let's get the next mission, then we can teleport. Go back to Arnica,
There you are. Well, we believe. And remember,
and we'll complete this right away. First, let's sell this rocket launcher and all this junk we're carrying. Just weighing us down. Oh, and we can tell this guy something too, I think. Did I do all those yet? Yeah.
I have no idea.
I guess I didn't. Oh, no, I haven't. Yeah, of course I haven't. Okay.
Don't let the...
Yeah, we're gonna bring Xanth this letter.
Farewell.
Oh, you know what? No, I did this backwards. I'm so confused. I gave the Umpani... I think I gave the Umpani the Mooks. No, here it is. The Trang Mook letter. Why am I dragging this around? I need to drop this off. That's really weighing me down. Yeah, I need to replace this. Wow. How did I do that? I think I gave the Trang Mook letter to the Umpani and he said like something like, I have no idea how you got your hands on this. And I thought I got experience. But he gave it back to me. Man, I'm gonna have to go watch that replay. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, I haven't done this yet. So we can still sell all of our stuff. Jimmy says the game cheating. No, it's not. No, I think I just stumbled across something I've never tried before. Okay. No. Where's the thieves? Shield, we need that. Thieves buckler. What's he have now? Actually would lighten his load a little bit. Okay. I think we're good. Well, he will buy instruments.
Don't let the door...
Till we meet again.
Back so...
I'm trying to think. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay.
Don't let the...
Farewell, standing by.
Something's on the horizon. Two groups. Bats. Snipe these.
I understand.
With pleasure.
Right then.
Very well.
On
Let's get him, guys! Good girl left.
There was one more red.
Our hero sees something on the horizon.
Oh. Greater Seekers, I'll be darned.
I understand.
It's not hitting him.
I understand.
It's not reaching.
everyone ready to fight?
I don't see how they can see me.
I understand.
Now the game's cheating. Definitely need element
With
shields
pleasure.
here. These can
Very well.
paralyze us. In fact, I'm gonna summon an elemental
Right then.
block.
I'm on it.
With pleasure.
Understood.
I understand.
Understood. With pleasure.
They're everywhere. Fireballs, fire elemental. The world's filled with fire now.
Very well.
Agilasta.
Popped them like popcorn.
An extraordinary triumph.
16,000. Nice.
Ah, company.
The United Mugala.
Okay.
Transferring object.
Guests enter our realm.
Allow me to welcome you. Please bring your. Goodbye.
He seems to be on top of things.
Good riddance.
Good riddance. I think this is portals. I need return, but it's not. I think I have 3 regular portals and 0 returns.
Can you see who
We
that
could
is?
definitely convert him to a mage.
You will become. We have an agreement.
Ah, his dexterity. Well, he'll have enough at the next level up. So we'll keep him until then. He has 100 intelligence. Power cast. Okay. So let's go get the Gas Malari. And then we can complete 2 quests like immediately.
This behavior is unacceptable.
Don't mind us. We're not doing anything here. Okay. So,
Standing by.
I guess we'll go ahead and do the Zant ones first. Because we'll get a lot more from his. And there's a chance he can go mad. And attack us. So let's get those out of the way. Let's see.
Damn it. I am ready.
Yes.
You bellow.
Chief,
Standing by.
Jimmy says it feels like this party requires a lot of planning ahead. It does. You're absolutely right.
Perfect.
they were ready for battle.
Every battle I have to be careful.
I understand.
With pleasure.
Actually, Element Shield will only protect us from the poison, so there's no point to do
With
that.
pleasure.
Right then.
Very well.
Understood.
Let's go
With pleasure.
protect him. Let's get a bless.
I'm on it.
My build drives some insane Urk.
Affirmative.
Give it a shot. Hey, Hamedic, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Ishparan.
I missed the start. Yeah, nothing too exciting. Completed the mission. Gonna complete a bunch more. Perfect. He's being a great rock shield for us. And he's paralyzed, which
I
puts him right in the
understand.
way.
Pleasure.
Very well.
Understood.
Great.
Right then.
You're a bit tired, but you saw a wonderful race in Miami. Nice. Oh, they're moving forward and getting out of my fireball range. Oh.
Well done.
I have to turn the music off real quick. So we don't get copy protection for copyright infringement on YouTube. Seeing Jimmy here makes you smile, huh? Well, that's good. Okay, Zand, please don't be mad at us.
Yes, house.
Chaos Malari.
The Chaos Moleri. They are our insurance against. Indeed. The Watchers. The Empire wishes to destroy that. But then I thought of something sexy.
So So we just got 150,000 for that. And now we can give him this.
Yes. Its orbit locate.
And we just got 300,000 experience.
I will await while you are away.
I had a
It was.
Okay. Now
Standing by.
we can actually teleport. Ooh, do we want to get Tantris? Or do we want to keep Urk? I think I'm going to keep Urk. You're invested in this party, Jimmy? Though your back sore from carrying them on. Is the game going well? Deforte Addict asks. Yes, it's going as well as it can be with this kind of party. But I'm not that confident that we're going to be able to do it because they're
Like the
so
jackal, the enemy slinks upon us.
brittle. Like super easy to kill. Let's do our level ups, then we'll go into Mpani Base Camp and get one more mission completed. So let's see how many level ups we can get here. So we're working on Intelligence and Piety for Vi. I'm gonna get her Sonic Boom, believe it or not. I can turn the music back on here too. Let's see. Jimmy can carry. You have faith. Still need to change your keyboard. I gotcha. Okay, so I think I can change him to a mage. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice. He won't be that bad either. We can get him armor mount right off the bat. Oh, he's got another level up, dude. Heidi. Energy blast. Your ears still hurt a bit from wearing your headphones so long today? Oh, that sucks, huh? Okay, Lord, working on strength and vitality for you. You're our one and only tank. Ooh, I gotta get Soul Shield. He's got some good spells here. Oh, I have two. That's right, I saved his other choice. Awesome. Alright, so Soul Shield. His water spell points are kind of useful with Rest All, Cure Paralysis. So I think I'm going to get Whirlwind. Okay, Mage level up. How many hit points would we get at this point? 1. It's not worth it. We're about getting to the point where we're going to need more elementals. Let's give them that. During the day, you watched the Fellowship of the Ring together. Tonight, had them on for the race for some quiet hours. Who's we, Hum? Let's do artifact. Throwing. Fine. Some friends on your Discord? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Oh, hi there, Videric. Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. Hope you enjoy Wizardry 8. Hey, Demonic, how are you doing? Welcome. Okay, let's see. Piety, speed. I really want to get another portal. Make my life a lot easier. This is the missile shield trainer though, so I don't want to waste those. I'll get it on someone else. Either another elemental or dehydrate. I think elemental maybe. Yeah. Okay, this one may be the one. Let's see. You have Ice Ball, you have Crush. Yeah, let's get it on you. Doing pretty good. Glad to hear it, Demonic. The run's going fine. Every single fight I have to be careful, but besides that, it's going fine. Okay, what about you? You cast an element shield a lot, so I want to save those spell points. You do have Dehydrate. Having another freeze all would come in handy at Rapix Rift. You do have Freeze Flesh though. Another Hex would be useful too. Let's get another Hex. Okay. Last but not least. And at the start, the twin of Jimmy from Singapore was there? You mean like a physical twin or a personality twin? I'm addict. Okay, you do have Freeze Flesh also. Let's get one more elemental. Perfect.
I have no interest in the...
Nope, you're going. You're going, Urk. We're gonna kidnap you. A personality twin? Oh, okay. It's an evil doppelganger. Is it a Bard's Tale doppelganger where it jumps in the party and you can't tell the difference? Is it the non-cheating doppelganger of Jimmy? Or does he say he wants to cheat all the time and that's why he's Jimmy's twin? We've almost got him passed out.
I suggest we attain 8 hours of cognitive and physical regeneration. I believe you refer to this as sleep.
Oh, sorry, Urk. You're not getting any sleep. How can you trust a guy who doesn't cheat, Jimmy says.
See,
My ailment.
Why am I glad I did that? We got some Nashers coming our way.
With pleasure.
It's only hidden one of them. Where are they going?
Excuse me.
Okay, they left.
It appears that during my recent incapacitation, you strayed
Those
into an
guys
area that
move
was not
so
part of my
fast.
original contract with you. Therefore, I request that we withdraw to an improved locale immediately.
Nope, sorry, Eric, you're coming with us. The evil Jimmy always blames others, Ham says.
What you got for me, pup?
Mook. Alliance acceptance.
Well, well, troops.
160,000
Yeah,
more experience.
That's what got it. Now don't spend. Okay, pup.
I had a
Nice.
feeling I was getting better.
Sayonara.
I am growing increasingly perturbed.
Yes, it is about time I'm recognized.
Oh wow,
Experience is its own.
we're getting a bunch of more levels. And we'll get some more experience here too. Not much, but
And today begins the fight.
Zan sent
Yes.
me.
Yes. Okay.
20,000. We got
Don't
20,000
let the
from
door.
that.
Till we meet again.
So 2 levels in like 10 minutes. That's not bad. Alright, Pioneering Intelligence. Vi, what are we going to get you? Let's get you a missile shield maybe so you can train. Gosh, I hate to do that though. I should just save it. No, it'll be good for training. She desperately needs help.
Yes?
Okay. 180 speed. Here we go again. Which one? I don't want to get dehydrate on everyone now that doesn't have it. Power cast goes up easily on its own. We unlocked the Iron Will for this guy. Nice. Tom's getting his last cup of tea, and Jimmy's having chamomile. Could get another portal. Do I need another portal? Nah. Iron Will. I can train that at the training place real easily. Can power train it. It would be really good to have. Dehydrate. Okay, for you, let's get another elemental because you already have dehydrate. Whoops. Let's put 1 point in that. Okay. Nice.
I am ready.
It's level 13 on the mages. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere we can go that's not super dangerous for him.
The chief.
Lord's almost level 13. Does have some books. She still can't learn these. No one can learn haste. Well, actually, Urk can. Oh, he already knows it? Oh, I switched him to a mage. I switched him to a mage before I used the book. That was silly. I can definitely throw flash powder now. In case I get in a bind. What else we got? Devil Dust. I really out of smelling salts? Yeah, we should buy some of those.
Back so.
Doesn't have any? Okay.
Don't let the door.
Good riddance.
Alright guys, I have to figure out where to go next. I guess we can go talk to the general. Oh, it's such No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to waste my time doing that tonight. We've already been in that nasty place. We'll
Yes.
try to go. See, I've done Trenton.
This area is completely unacceptable to me.
I have the Ebon staff. I'm still carrying around the... Wow, we're strong enough to carry around the giant silver nugget. That's pretty funny. Because I'm not loading my guys up with a bunch of sling stones. You got some strawberry tea, Hom Addict? So this, I have the staff, I think. Thought I had one. Oh, I already gave it to Antoine. Let's see if I have everything I need to get an Ebon staff.
Standing by.
I am ready.
Yes.
Is there portals?
Ready.
Standing by.
Our hero sees something on horizon.
I am ready.
Yes. You bellowed.
Ready. Damn it. Ready, very well.
Okay. Some yellows up here. This might be Ratkin. Yep. This will be some good training.
Hey, and it's
Nope, we're not paying you.
no.
We shall utterly obliterate them.
Ratkin Eliminators. We're gonna have all kinds of elementals here.
With pleasure.
I'm on it.
I understand.
This is gonna be like a melee fest.
With pleasure. Right then.
This will be funny. They're gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute.
Very well.
Where did all these guys come from?
Understood.
This is gonna be awesome.
Affirmative.
Five elementals coming your way, Reckon. We got all types except water. We got our own little army of elementals. That's awesome. Okay, let's do an element shift. Let's give him an enchanted blade too. And then we're just gonna do a bunch of dehydrates.
I understand.
Freeze all. We'll do a freeze all too. If we paralyze some of them, then the elementals can pummel them.
Understood.
5, let's have you shit. Use your energy blast. And you practice your energy defense. Lord. Another, oh, you have whirlwind now. So.
With pleasure.
This is gonna be fun. You're like, wait a minute. We fizzled on and shit. Oh, we need to move Earth. It's in the front. Oh, that's funny.
Affirmative.
Okay, let's try element shield again.
Very well.
I understand.
Hydrate.
With pleasure. Right then.
Understood.
I'm on it.
Affirmative.
Very well.
Grab some
Very
bonus
well.
rounds running. There's one left.
Understood.
Let's try a fire on. Okay. Nice. Okay, so... Oh yeah, Ebon gem. Turn in the Ebon gem. Hey, Helga, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, it's the all-mage run, except one lord.
Have you explored much in this particular...
I've been doing runs of all one character class type except one of something else. So it was the mage's turn. Okay, let's see. Give. Ebon gem, where are you?
This will be safe here. Yes, you're able to collect all the objects.
Okay. So Ebon staff he's gonna make.
I have made featherweight armor from this before. This object, I can, if you wish me to
Steel hide.
Yes. Are you interested in the Beast Slayer?
Skull.
Interesting item. I will require the following items to complete it. A venom crab shell, a skull from a tooth.
Silk. I don't. That's for fairies though. Okay.
Until you return.
Farewell.
Okay, so we need to get rest 24 hours. So he'll generate the Ebon staff. Buy that for one of the mages. Gotta figure out where I'm gonna go next. I feel like I'm too low level for Rapix Rift. Yeah, and same with Bajan. They would like, I think they would kill me too quickly. Mage's hit points are too low. It's gonna be really hard to figure out where to go. I'll do the kidnap quest. And go back to Trenton and get the helm.
You've returned. Your Ebon staff is at last complete.
Okay, where is the Ebon staff? 7 to 18 damage, plus 2 to hit, plus 3 initiative, blind 10%. Strength plus 5, close combat plus 10, 15% divine resistance. Nice. All my guys are terrible. Probably should look at divine resistance as being the biggest factor. Okay, he's only got 50. He's getting it. Okay. This... Does he want the Jedi? Or is that the other guy? I think he does. We're about to find out.
I am ready.
Yeah.
You collect the other items.
Okay.
Until you...
Farewell.
Moody says, is there an item that can boost max hit points? There are a few items that can increase your vitality, so yes, indirectly. But there's not too many of them. One, we can get a Rapix Rift. And since vitality hit point boost is based a percentage, based on your class, it won't boost that much. We're just going to have to try to rely on using elementals a lot. But that has major problems too because of insanity and turncoat and things like that on elementals, then they can crush me. So every single fight we have to really think with this party.
Gee,
But that's cool. Alright. I feel like I have some other stuff to sell real quick too.
yes.
You bellowed.
Ready.
Trying to think if there would be any benefit for me to go visit Bella in the mountain wilderness. I don't think he really has much for these mages. And I'm not using a polearm with the Lord. I'm using a sword right now. His weapon skills are really terrible, so it wouldn't be bad to switch. The reason why I had him using a shield was because he's the only tank. And so his dodge armor class, of 12 is pretty good with this shield. He's getting +4, +1 because of the shield. Later on, we can find a dragon kite too and Rapix Rift that he can use. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Rapix Rift and we're going to test it. We'll do a few fights and see what kind of monsters are being generated and see how we do against them. I can always teleport out. Jimmy says, speaking of items in general, are there unique items that we can only have one of so all the other mages miss out? Yes, the Ebon staff was an example of that. Yes, sir. Anybody else has items? I really need to have cure paralysis powder distributed better here. So if the Lord gets paralyzed, then the back line's vulnerable. And we want to sell this and buy it back. Let's go visit Brafa real quick.
Our foe lurks beyond.
I wish I could.
Think of haste. Yeah. Book of Screens. Oh, I don't have an unusable.
Yes.
Enchantment. She can learn that now. Removal would give a few spell points in the divine class. So let's go ahead and do that. Do you already have removal? You have it.
You bellowed.
Yes.
Do I have 2 guys with remove? I guess I do. Did not know that. Okay. Yeah, I should buy more of these too.
I hope.
Sayonara.
You don't need devil dust. Smelling salt. You don't need razor cloak.
How exciting!
Right, Domina could use this more. Okay. Potions of haste. You're not using the icicle sticks. Do that.
It's good to...
Okay, and then we'll sell the mana stone. Buy it back. Okay, I think we're ready.
I hope. Farewell.
Man. There's an area where we could train Iron Will, but I'm afraid we might tick off the train going there. Yeah, we better not do that. Looks like we might have a fight out here, though.
Right then.
Yeah,
Observe a creature.
some weak savants. Can do some dehydrate
I understand.
training.
With pleasure. Right then.
Very well.
Understood.
Very well.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay, that looks good to me.
With pleasure.
Sprinthenas.
Agelasta.
Those heads travel.
Some
Blowing them
motorers.
up one at a time. Look at that. That's awesome.
I understand.
Very well.
Mirakamas.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Rapix Rift.
Have you noted?
Okay. Let's test our ability on these weaker ones out here first. See how much damage we can do with our ice balls.
I understand.
Oh, that's not hitting all of them.
I understand.
There we go. We're hitting all of them now.
With pleasure.
And let's get a elemental out there
Right then.
just to distract.
Very well.
This will be a good sign for what's to come.
Understood.
Let's see how we do.
With pleasure.
Ah. Guardian Angel.
I'm on it.
Affirmative.
Vegeta.
Salmotagus.
So we didn't do too much damage to him. That was pretty lackluster, to be honest. Those ice balls didn't do much. And these are low level Rapics, so I think we're going to be in for a big struggle at the castle.
I understand.
With pleasure.
Who does this belong to? Is there a way to tell? I don't remember. Let's look at our divine spell points. So it was probably you, because you had cast
Very well.
something. You are the enchanted blade one, though. You haven't cast any.
Understood.
Yeah. It's probably you.
Right then.
I'm on it.
This one's on the side, so he can hit the mages. Vulnerable.
Vegeta.
So we're gonna have to change our position here.
I understand.
With pleasure.
Get some nausea on him.
Right then.
That will help. So I'm gonna hit 3.
Very well.
Understood.
I understand.
See if the mage survives this one. 26. Look at that. One hit and she's almost dead. Okay, now they're in the front.
Good girl left.
Strong bag of Vegeta.
Salmotagus.
Understood.
I understand.
With pleasure.
Right then.
Very well.
I don't want Vi to actually heal. Because she'll turn around. She'll turn backwards. And get hit from behind.
With pleasure.
Just have her attack. I think she's in the corner, isn't she? I forgot to move Urk away from there.
Strong bag of Vegeta.
Agelasta.
The elemental punches this one. He missed. Paralyzed and he missed.
I understand.
Pleasure then.
Very well. Very well.
Understood.
There you go. Yeah, we're not ready for Rapid's Rift. Because these are easy ones. Field of the Winds. Nice. My lord equipped that.
Good girl left.
Most hits travel in
The elementals are doing good damage here, but this is like an open area. With a lot of places in Rapid's Rift where it's not open like that. Tons of training. Plate mail lower. Yeah, but he would lose fire and water resistance. No, it's the same armor class. Okay, with this, I think we're gonna lose one armor class. Yeah, but we're picking up. Air will be 80 without element shield. Then element shield just pushes it up to 100. You can't go beyond 100, so I think that's worth it. Combat ends, you lose your elementals.
I understand.
Unfortunately.
with pleasure.
I have to try hexing too. Hex can
Right
work
there.
pretty well on these, because their divine resistance is lower.
Very well.
With pleasure.
Affirmative.
I'm on it.
Understood.
Dost hits trabogen vakni.
You gotta remember to move Urk afterwards. So Hex didn't work. Yeah.
Very well.
I'm on it.
Affirmative.
I understand.
With pleasure.
Gonna do it again.
Right then.
You cast pretty powerful crush.
Understood.
With pleasure.
We're 58 hit points though.
Amasram Bhagavan Rita.
Thaumaturgus.
I understand.
It's like two of my guys have crush.
Right then. With pleasure.
Very well.
Understood.
Zamotagus. Agelasta.
Srami Bhagavadgita.
With
Very
pleasure.
well. Bedgalert.
Man, we're getting so much training in there. I should try to do some of the set encounters. Rapix Rift. Okay, give it a shot. Out of air points to teleport back.
You bellowed?
Bad place to try to rest. Okay.
See,
Success.
I am ready.
see. Curses.
Yes.
Armor plate
Gee.
power 4 is not the best. Only +2 versus penetration from that.
Yes.
You bellowed?
Ready. No way.
I have
Oh, she
no
doesn't want to
interest in
go. Neither one of them want to go. Fine. Adios.
They had no fear, for the enemy was weak.
I understand.
I should start off with Crush.
I understand.
With pleasure.
Right then.
Very well.
Understood.
I guess we don't have to worry
With
about Earth
pleasure.
anymore, or Justin him. He's out of the mix.
I understand. I
With
understand.
pleasure.
Agelasta.
Amasrami Bhagavadgita.
Zamotagus.
Crush and Dehydrate are great because of the long range
Very well.
capability.
Very well.
I understand.
Bedgalert.
Amasrami Bhagavadgita.
Who's gonna get the kill on the first one? Fresh. His friend just shot him in the back with an arrow.
Bad girl left.
Most heads traveled in vacuum.
Aqua shield. Trying to think of what would be more useful here. There are some enemies that cast freeze flesh.
I understand.
With pleasure.
Potentially, those are it's super dangerous.
Right then.
But a lot of the samurai will cast
Very well.
noxious fumes, which is also very dangerous.
Understood.
So that's
With pleasure.
tricky. Where the heck is he? It shows that we're hitting him, but his sprite's not being drawn. I just see the triangles above his head. He's invisible.
Bad girl left.
Amas Rami
Alakais.
Bhagavad-gita.
You don't have crush. Have to throw something out there.
With pleasure.
Oh, weird. He's out of range. It's super strange.
With pleasure.
There we go. You don't have crush either.
Very well. Thaumaturgus.
Amas Rami
Bad girl left.
Bhagavad-gita.
Oh, these are bowmen across the lava.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Weird.
Understood.
No wonder it's not drawing them. Yeah, they're across that lava.
Amas Rami Bhagavad-gita.
Bad girl left. I understand.
pleasure.
Very well.
Understood.
Got him. Okay. So let's teleport back and rest. I have to be a little careful with teleporting here. We can fall through the floor. So I'm gonna have to quit and come back in to prevent that from happening. It's a bug. Save here. Go back in. Just avoid that. It's like after 20 teleports like that within the same session or something, you can start to fall through the ground of the Trang place and then you're screwed. I actually had to hex edit one of my game files once to fix it, because it had saved it as it was dropping. So you're already dead when you reloaded it.
See,
Yay.
I am ready.
see.
Tom says, fix it. Hear that, Jimmy? There's no time for slow PC. Nice one. Yeah, that's not mine.
Curses. With pleasure.
That came with the game. And it's still in the game there. I think that company still exists.
With pleasure. Is impossible. Curses.
I have to start renaming the Lord to Failure, I think.
With pleasure.
I am ready.
Yes. You bellowed.
Ready.
Okay, back to Rapix. I'm gonna drop the silver nuggets here while I'm here. It weighs so much. This thing too, 18 pounds. Sell that later. Water. His water's 81 already. Okay, we'll keep the air one equipped. Come back for these later.
Like the jackal, the enemy slinks upon us.
We're still overloaded. That's heavy. About this, what is this? We don't need all the junk. This plate mail's heavy too. Drop. Okay. Alright. Fix it with a hex editor. Yeah, I had to. The game was broken. Bug. Jimmy fell out of his chair when you said that, DeForte. You need some time to recover. It was to fix a bug, not to cheat. We're not going to pick up trash. Try to keep our weight to a minimum.
Be on guard. Combat begins.
Turn music back on now. How do you get rid of a curse? Use a hex editor, Midi says. Yeah, you could. That's one way to deal with it. So, I kind of want to save my spell points. So I'm going to use Fireball. It might seem counterintuitive because these are fire ants, but the Rapics are pretty fire resistant too.
Like that.
So let's use our fire spell points like this.
With pleasure.
I understand.
With
I
pleasure.
understand.
Moody knows what's up. Cheat to win, Jimmy says. Says he does, and Moody says, I don't cheat, I save scum. It's all relative, right?
Somewhat good.
I understand.
Very well.
Understood. With pleasure. Like that.
Yeah, so fireballs are doing damage to things that are clearly fire-based, yes. That's where I was telling you that based on
Very well.
your level compared to the enemy's level, you can
Not for all
do
the
damage to
maneuver.
them still.
Mad.
Don't forget
And power cast makes that even more so. Come on, Fire Ant.
I understand.
I know you're there. See
Who
you.
are they fooling? They are weak.
This one's at full health. Gosh, I hate to waste. Let's do dehydrate.
I understand.
With pleasure. Right then.
Very well.
Understood.
Very
With
well.
pleasure.
Bhagavad-Gita.
Alright, so there's a bunch up here.
Very well.
See if I can see them. Okay, they don't see me here.
I
See
understand.
if I can sneak up there.
With pleasure.
See, this could be considered a form of cheating. I'm using the game engine the way it's designed, but you could say that this is cheating.
I
It's all
understand.
relative.
I understand.
Scorchers, what level? 14. Think we could handle that? It's iffy though. Out of range. Okay, we're gonna see if they come to us. Yep, they're coming. The archers are, at least. What in the heck is behind me? We got a huge group on the minimap.
I understand.
Okay, what do we want to do here?
I understand.
Man, ice ball. I don't think that's very efficient. I guess it's okay.
With pleasure. Right then.
Very well.
Understood.
With pleasure.
I
With
understand.
pleasure.
Very well.
Understood.
Okay. Let's get an elemental out here. Who would be best at it?
Right then.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Oh, nice. We paralyzed that one right in the front. Now the elemental's gonna go pummel it.
I understand.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Understood.
I understand.
My pleasure.
Lost heads travel.
Oh well. Jay's rank tunic. Ah, no one can use it except fighter. +9, it weighs 20. It's actually worse than the flak jacket. Oh well. Okay, did those leave? Way over there. But I'm out of spell points. So I think what I'm gonna do... Dangerous. I could set a save. A portal here. But man, I could teleport right into something bad. Not sure where to set that. Whoa! No, 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 no. Let's just go rest up here.
See,
I am ready.
Yes. Bellow.
Ready.
see.
So armor plate 3, or I'm sorry, 5 gives +3 penetration, whereas armor plate 4 only gives +2. So that's a good boost. And then if we do 7 at some point, we'll be able to get +4. Looks like those scorchers came down there. That's funny, that's right where I would have teleported. Set my portal. Look at him trying to ambush me. Oh man, look at that. Let me see if I can see what those are.
With pleasure.
I can't see what's coming. There's something up there.
I understand.
Level 12 Rapics. It looks like they have bows. This one has a sword. Level 10. Oh, those are either patrols or veterans. That's gonna be tough to deal with. I don't think I can deal with all that. I don't have enough spell points. Alright. This will probably be a good place to stop because that's gonna be intense. It'll take a while. So, all right, guys. Let me see if there's anybody to raid that's streaming right now. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. Let's see. Nobody's streaming. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.